Hello, this is Dora Tarver from e-projectmanagers.com, and I'm here to share with you a presentation that I made at the SharePoint Saturday 2012 New York City event, which took place July 28th in New York City. And the presentation is on how to quickly set up SharePoint to manage your projects. As most people know, SharePoint out of the box allows you to quickly create anything, including a management portal. And with the management portal, you'll be able to implement the project management controls that you need to successfully deliver your projects. In this presentation, we're going to review what you need to get started, why a team site is used, the recommended lists and libraries, ease of using the presence features, and how to set alerts so that you'll be aware of changes. So for getting started, basically you need a project, a program, or a portfolio to manage. It's important to be aware that SharePoint in itself is not just a program that you buy and install. It's actually a platform that you can use to create many different things, including a management portal. So if you understand that SharePoint is a platform, then you can manage your projects from it and customize the platform to meet your project needs. SharePoint allows you to build numerous solutions to numerous management problems. To get started, you'll need to have administrative privileges on the site collection or team site that you're going to be building your management portal, so that you can easily add and remove functionality as needed. And you'll also need a SharePoint system administrator who can enable and disable services on the server side and configure and troubleshoot the environment for you. Define your project management processes before you actually start. It's important that you have project management processes in place. If you don't have any best practices in place, then how can you automate them? Basically, we're using SharePoint to automate our management processes. A team site. A team site starts out generic in SharePoint. But it's very easily customized in terms of colors, fonts, layout, and behavior. We can easily add and remove web parts in a team site. If you know how to work with a team site, then you'll know the core elements of working with any SharePoint site. And this can be important depending on the types of projects that you're managing or how you want to control your project environment. You might choose to use a team site initially and then maybe use another site that's available within SharePoint. So a team site is very easy to learn. You can literally learn it by simply starting to use it. You find out what is there by literally clicking your way around. A team site comes fully loaded with libraries and lists and site pages, shared documents, calendars, and task lists. And this is a small image below of what that is. This is the default look, which we can customize. Lists and libraries. You can add lists, you can add sites, libraries, and other management controls for tracking issues and action items by simply going to the menu option, Site Actions, which you'll see in the SharePoint environment in the top left-hand corner. And depending on the administrative control that you've been given, you'll see options to be able to create a new page, create a new document library, create a new site, and you simply select these in order to add additional lists and libraries within your project management portal. So you can add document libraries for managing your project documents, for storing PMO templates. You can create content types that are a part of the lists and libraries that are easily accessed. And the content types for standard documents that PMO user might use are, for example, a change request form or a status report. When you define those content types and make them easily accessible, it just helps to automate the process and creates reuse and ease of accessibility in your Project Management Office. One of the nice things about SharePoint 2010 is it also allows you to synchronize tasks with Project 2010 and display them within a web part. So you can have access to view the current information in your project schedule literally in your team site through a web part. You can also add links to glossaries of terms or wiki knowledge bases to help you manage communication. And if there's any interface that you decide you want to add additional fields or modify, we use InfoPath to modify the form interfaces to lists and libraries. And that's a no-code solution. You literally go in and point and click, drag and drop in order to modify the interfaces. The presence feature. One of the nice things about SharePoint is that you can tell if you have the communication server or links installed, you'll see online immediately whether or not anyone from your team is available through the presence indicator. It shows whether an individual is online or offline, or if they're online, whether they're busy or available or not. So this function also provides you the ability to send and receive email or to call the person and have instant messaging chat or video chat. As a manager, you know when your team is online and when they're available to communicate, whether you can go over and to their desk or give them a call on the phone. So the presence feature is very handy. Alerts. SharePoint delivers the ability to address project management communication challenges by allowing you to know when something happens. So through alerts, SharePoint allows you to be aware of changes that occur. For example, if within a list or library a new item is added, you can be notified. If an existing item is modified, you can be notified. If an item is removed, you can be notified. And you can also set alerts on lists, libraries, and workflows so that you or any key stakeholder can be aware of any changes. It's very easy to do within the environment. You would select the Alert Me option and set the notification that you want to receive. So, all the things that you need to quickly and effectively manage and control your projects is available in SharePoint out of the box. There is centralized project information and communication via a SharePoint site. There's the ability to automate project processes like change control processes by utilizing SharePoint workflows and content types. You can easily interact with the project information on a SharePoint site by setting it up with common Microsoft Office tools such as Word, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint. And you can set alerts to send automated reminders to project stakeholders. Now, before you can do any of this, it's also important to make sure you have your project management processes in place. And once this is all together and automated, you'll be able to define and monitor your project tasks as well. Thank you for listening to this presentation. My name is Dora Tarver, and if you need to contact me, feel free to send me an email at doratarver@e-projectmanagers.com, or you can give me a call here in the United States, or feel free to open a help ticket at ineedsupportplease.com. Thank you for your time. Have an excellent day.